Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do kind of like, I guess like a natural everyday type of makeup tutorial, something a little effortless but yet still put together. I was really inspired by like the Victoria's Secret angels makeup that they usually wear for like their fashion shows, so I wanted to do something kind of like that, basically very glowy, bronzy skin, something kind of smudgy on the eyes, not too much going on, nothing too dramatic either, because their makeup always is very flawless looking yet effortless. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with skin. My skin is already cleansed, somewhat prepped, but we're gonna go ahead and add a dewy primer. I'm also going to be using a lot of affordable products in this tutorial because that's basically all I use. I'm going to prime my face, something that I haven't been doing in a while, but I thought that this would be a necessary step in creating very glowy and flawless skin. So the primer I used was the Wet n Wild Dewy Finish. So for me, a look like this, the main focus is pretty much the skin. You already know, I'm gonna use my Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. I usually go ham with this foundation, but today I'm gonna do light layers to start off with. To contain more moisture, I'm going to spray my little sponge, which is extremely dirty, with some toner. Oh. Okay, now I'm just gonna conceal, and I'm just gonna let that sit for a little bit. So I'm just gonna blend that out with my finger. Oh my god, I need a massage. So now let's move on to the brows. So I really want this brow to look as natural as possible without it looking super painted on, if that makes sense. I mean, I love those type of brows, don't get me wrong, but it's not the look that I'm going for right now. So before I add any more product, I'm just gonna go ahead and take the brow gel and just kind of brush the little hairs that I have upwards. We're trying. This light is blinding me. I can't see anything. And before I set anything with powder, I'm gonna spray my face again with that toner spray, just to really enhance the dewiness and just make everything look super moisturized and glowy as possible. Whew. Okay, and then for the rest of my face, I want to keep it as glowy as possible. The Wet n Wild bronzer, it's not a bronzer, but that's what they call it, and Reserve Your Cabana. It looks, wow, it looks like this. It has a very nice sheen to it, nothing crazy. I heard it's very comparable to the, what are they called, the Hourglass Ambient Lights powder. I don't know, that stuff is bougie for me, you know what I'm saying? Now back to the brows. So mind you, I said that I do still have product in my brow, so I'm gonna do it very lightly. Obviously this is my natural brow shape. If you have thicker brows and do not need to fill them in, don't fill them in. Just brush them upwards, but you know, not all of us were blessed with big bushy eyebrows. I'm gonna take the brow gel again to just make sure everything is set completely. And this is also gonna blend out any harsh lines that were created. hope y'all can see that. Eyes are going to be very, very simple. I'm going to take this shade right here. It's like a warm orangey shade. And I'm just going to, focus this mainly on the outer corner. I'm going to use this one right here. And I'm just going to focus that mainly, like, strictly in the outer V. I'm sorry about my dog. She is outside. She is wildin', girl. Chill. Damn. This is kind of odd for me because I've never done eyeshadow with these types of brows, so it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird for me right now. So for the lid, I am going to be adding a shimmery shade on the lid, which is also something very weird for me. I don't know. This shade right here, and a mixture of this one too. Okay, so back to the eyes. I'm gonna take that shade and I'm just gonna pop that on top, which is focusing it more mainly on the middle. So now we're gonna blend everything, and I'm actually gonna deepen that outer corner just a little bit more, and I'm gonna use a black. Just ever so lightly deepen that outer. Oh, that was a lot. Well, so I am actually gonna do liner, but I'm not gonna use like a gel liner or anything like that. I'm gonna use the black eyeshadow I just used. I'm just going to line my lash line with that. So the bottom, I am going to blow that out. I'm using a very neutral pink rosy shade, and this is in the shade Awakening Rose. This is by Milani. To contribute to the glow, I'm going to add a blush topper. Well, it's actually a highlighter by Wet n Wild, but it's too dark for me to use for a highlight, so I use it as a blush topper, and it's amazing. Like a mauve lip color on. I am gonna add a gloss. Oh, for the lips, I use Kara's lip liner in the shade Nude Truffle, and then to fill in the rest of my lips, I used Milani's matte lipstick in the shade Matte Naked. I love that shade. This is the Winky Lux gloss, and I think Skinny Dip. Yeah. Alright, so this is the finished look. I added some accent lashes at the outer corner, and I feel like that really just helped a lot. I actually really enjoy the way it came out. My eyebrows are different, but I actually really love the way they look. I really do love how natural they look. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I will see you guys in my next one, hopefully soon. I'm not making any promises because you know me. But yeah, this is the finished look, and I will see you guys in my next video.